over.
I know.
Why? He's got death plans.
It smacks of panic.
Well, this is how you should play.
Right, Ellis is changing his line of attack here with fine leg and third up inside the circle. An extra cover mid off, deep backward point, deep cover, deep square leg, deep mid wicket and a long on as Burl waits and drives into the offside. Can't beat Stoinis. They come through for a single. Shy at the stumps. Misses. There isn't going to be an overthrow, even though the ball made it all the way out to fielder on the boundary because, well, a couple of reasons. It got there very quickly and Burl overran at the non-striker's end in his zeal to get in. 99 for 1. 12 off the over. We've still got a ball to go.
Yeah, good backing up from Glenn Maxwell as well. Stoinis, nobody backing up, shies at the stumps. Glenn Maxwell hurls round from deep mid-wicket, picks the ball up and throws it to the keeper in one nice little swoop. Swoop.
Last ball of Ellis's second over is coming up. He's making an adjustment to the field, sending deep back for the right-handed Bennett, who's been there from the start. 35 from 35. He would have faced half the balls after this one, and he gets on it, just cuts back into him, and might have got a single were it not for the fact the ball bounced into the ground, up and over Ellis, and then just had the pace taken off it by the stumps at the non-striker's end. So 99 for 1 off 12, Bennett 35 off 36, Burl 20 off 15. Earlier Maramani made a quick fire 35 from 21, and yeah, they'll be pretty pleased with this start, I think, Zimbabwe. But what I'm going to put to you,
yes,
and I'm asking you as our resident expert to guide us in this matter. Having watched the T20 series and the ODI series that England played against Sri Lanka before the start of the World Cup, matches played on this pitch, I say this pitch, this stadium, varied between really quite sticky. You remember Harry Brooks saying, "That's the worst pitch I've ever played on a one-day international," and then the very next game he hit 120 off 50 or something utterly stupid. Is this one of those roadie type pitches?
Yeah, this is a good pitch. It's not doing much. There's not much on offer for the bowlers. It's not spinning. The slower balls aren't really.
So they might need 200. Kuhnemann round the wicket, starts a new over. Burl swings and misses at one that's just angled across the left-hander into the gloves of Inglis. There's no run.
Yeah, the ball's not sticking in the surface, like skidding on. But it might get a couple to grip, but it's a nice T20 wicket for a batter.
For a batter, yes. Kuhnemann again. Sometimes rather sliggy action is worked into the onside. They amble the first. They'll just have to take the one as a result. Again, hit a bit firmly out towards deep mid-wicket. The field will change as 100 comes up. More kits being delivered. 10 more kits delivered to grassroots cricket. Had somebody get in touch to say, does anybody monitor these kits? I presume so.
Yeah, someone's job will be in charge of
delivering them, making sure they get the right people. All right, over the wicket to the right-handed Bennett is Kuhnemann, and that's just tucked into the onside out to deep mid-wicket for a single. So you get the idea. What Kuhnemann's doing here is targeting the pads for either batter. He's over the wicket to the right-hander, round the wicket to the left-hander. And we've got a very fine short third who is Tim David, the fridge freezer, just down here below us. As goes for the reverse and gets it up and over through backward point for 4. Really lovely shot from Burl. We've seen 2 splendid reverses earlier from Maramani, and that one's just a calculated shot with the field up, as mentioning Tim David at short third. Then there's another fielder only about 7 or 8 yards away from him to his left at backward point. So the key to that shot, elevate it, get it up over those 2, and it's 4.
Yeah, and also a little bit of width from Kuhnemann, allowing Burl to play the shot.
So now he's changed 1 ball left in the 13th. Burl on to 25 off 19.
Burl.
Burl.
You did a Burl earlier.
Worked into the outside. Last ball, they'll come back for a second. 106 for 1, 7 off the over. Burl to 26 and Bennett to 36. Yes, I concerned you both, didn't I?
I honestly thought you've corked it. And it turns out you're having a dramatic stretch.
That's having a stretch, yes.
Honestly, the listeners, he bellowed like his heart had stopped.
I was pleased to say that Atif understood.
Yeah, and
I
he
think-
said I just wouldn't do it in public.
I forgot about the public.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
like. Just I'm lost in my own world.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Yeah.
I'm touched, actually.
Would have been a real shame if you corked it the day your wife arrived.
That would have been bad. Yes.
At least she could have dealt with you. We didn't have to.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's always a positive.
Atif would have had to do quite a lot of ball by ball. Might have had to rope in Jack.
Well, every producer wants to be on air.
It is their secret dream. That's why I never accept a cup of tea from him. Dwarshus is going to start a new over. Full, flicked away, fine, down towards long, fine leg boundary really, but it'll only be a single because he didn't quite get the touch on it and the speed on it and the direction. Didn't Burl. Moves to 27, brings Bennett on to strike on 36. I want to see Matt Renshaw, Tim David and Travis Head bowling over. I demand it.
Well, I feel that would happen if they were really on top of the game, but they're not really on top of this game, are they?
No, it's not going to happen, is it? It's just
No.
a fantasy of mine.
No, Zimbabwe are actually putting Australia under a little bit of pressure here.
Yeah, Kuhneman's bowled 3 overs, done for 24. Stoinis and Dwarshus have actually conceded just 25 between them in 4.1, so they're going at exactly 6 and over between them. Dwarshus. For us to see as well, because the sun is out quite vigorously. So there's quite a few on the second tiers, and some lurking underneath the shade provided by the second tier on the first tier. Dwarshus is going to come around the wicket, changing his line of attack. Pulled in the air to the right of Maxwell, who has to go to his right to field. They should have got 2 there, but Maxwell did well to get to the ball and then release it quickly, which slightly encouraged Burl to stay where he was. 114 for 1. Yeah, I know what you mean. It feels a bit like a training game, doesn't it?
Yeah. It really does. I remember doing a women's Ashes almost warm-up game against the President's 11, and it was all just a bit flat. And that's what it feels like. And I can't work out if it's because I'm a bit flat, or actually if because Australia are also a little bit flat.
Feels a bit like that. Zimbabwe, I'd say they were not flat. They were short, swatted at missed, and wide is going to be signalled. Square leg umpire indicates to the standing umpire that that's going to be a wide. It was a slower bouncer, 112.5 kilometres an hour. 115 for 1. As Zimbabwe pursue somewhere up around 190. If they can. 2 a ball it would take to get to there, but wickets they have in hand. Dwarshus in again. Full dugout up towards long on. It'll just be the single. There's yeah, Maxwell swapped sides now. long on for the left-hander.
Yeah, he's going to move back to the other side now. Travis Head goes.
Is he a specialist long on, is he?
Yeah, because he can move, can't he? He's quite nimble. Takes those amazing boundary catches, doesn't he, when you flick it back over the rope and all that jazz.
Yeah.
To say he's...
I mean, I don't think Tim David's moving with quite the comfort that they would like. 12 off the over, 14 gone. Drinks are coming on. Zimbabwe 118 for 1. Earl has 28 from 22. Bennett has 45 from 41. And Zimbabwe have got a platform to launch from here. And, you know, if they can sneak a win here, it throws this group wide open. I'll tell you what else it does. It makes Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe an absolutely massive game.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Sri Lanka are a funny team. They were so tentative in their first game, weren't they? They didn't look like a team that were comfortable or do you know how Zimbabwe have gone at 8, 9 and over in the middle here? And it's almost they've been on top. Sri Lanka in their first game were just a bit like, we'll let the bowlers bowl at us.
There was a bit of that, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And it is their home World Cup. And then they thrashed Oman yesterday. I think Churchy was doing that game. Church, I think, was listening into that. And that game sounded a bit flat. The band had to be encouraged to play to get them going. So they're not yet sure that Sri Lanka have quite taken off. Although we did get a good crowd in for them the other day.
Yeah, the Sri Lanka games here.
On our screen here, the last time that these two sides played in a men's T20 World Cup, it was way back.
Yeah, I've decided it doesn't count anymore because it was nearly 20 years ago.
Brendan Taylor was playing in it though. Not playing in this one. He made 60 not out. 118 for 1. Zimbabwe, we're about to resume. And Adam Zampa is going to start up after drinks with Australia looking for a breakthrough. It's always a good time to take a wicket straight after drinks as Zampa is in. The left-handed Burl goes into his crease and clips the ball short mid-wicket, but straight to the fielder Stoinis, and there is no run. Zampa, who picked up 4 wickets in the opening fixture for Australia against Ireland. We sort of expect him to be their key bowler in this tournament. He's in again. This is dug out. Back to the bowler, no run. 2 dots to start from Zampa. Pressure will now start to tell on Burl, who's got a long on, deep forward square leg and a long leg on the leg